Hello, everybody. I am fired up for the Lord today. So I wanted to hop on here and I wanted to tell you about what I'm fired up for. And it is all about you today. So this message is for you right there watching this. I think you'll find some really great information in it. God's filling my heart up. I have a raspy voice. I'm just getting over a bunch of sickness. I did go to the hospital because I had bronchitis and I could not handle it anymore the other night. And then thank goodness my husband gave me 24 hours in bed. Thank you, Kimberly. I love this hat. Actually got ran over and I was so sad, so I washed it and it washed up. So so my husband let me sleep and I had 24 hours just to lay in bed, which I have not done before children. And even though I'm feeling stuffy, I'm feeling recouped and feeling fired up for the Lord because He is my stronghold today. So I am going to tell you that this message is for you right there. I actually took the time to build a family tree today. So I built a family tree because my friend was asking me about it. And I decided to build it. And you know what and I want you guys to do this, okay? Build your family tree, however that looks to you. And you know what came out of it for me is that it is incredible that somehow my babies were born. Somehow we made it down to the bottom there. Because the odds of being alive are unbelievable. The odds of being born is near impossible, okay? As I looked at my family tree, I realized that through earlier days, our great-grandparents, I'm so emotional lately too, guys. I've been crying a lot. There's reasons for it. I'll talk to you about it another time, but I've been crying a lot lately. So my family, for example, my O'Toole side, they came from the potato famine, and they had to pack up all their stuff, and we even have the big case that they put everything in. And the fact that they came overseas and they had a ton of children and they ended up coming overseas on a boat and spreading them all out. They made it. You know, their kids made it here. My grandma and grandpa made it here. That's unbelievable. Back then in the olden days, children died all the time. Women died of childbirth all the time. So there's some odds for not being here and being born and making you a miracle. I look at my dad's side of the family, and my grandmother had 7 children, and 2 of them, see, I told you I'm emotional today, guys. Well, actually I've been emotional a lot. I cried at Dancing with the Stars last night, if that tells you anything. But my grandmother had 2 babies die, and then there was a murder in the family. And then through looking at me and David's family, just, the divorces and the struggles that went on, my mom's mother, her husband died and was smothered in a corn bin thing, the big ones at on the farms. I don't know what they're called. A silo, yeah. And, that was traumatic. And then my mom actually was a twin, and her twin... I'm going to cry again. Her twin died at birth, and, I feel like that, that could have been my mom. So the probability of me even being here is a miracle. The probability of you being here is a miracle. And I don't understand why we're not believing this. Why are we not believing that we are of great value and of worth to this world? Because the truth of the fact is, it is there's some scientists that put this together, not me. 1 in 400 billion chance that you should even be here. Does that tell you something? And even less than that, okay? So if you look at your family tree, and you start to realize that it's a miracle that you are living and present and here in this world. And because of that, there is a great deal of effort, probably from the enemy, to make it so you would not be here and alive, okay? So with that, you need to do something incredible with your life. We need to get off of our pity pots, and we need to realize that we are a miracle for this world. And what Bible verse I'm going to share with you today, because I don't believe that you are by chance. I do not believe that you were born here for no purpose. I don't believe in that. There's people that, some of my friends, believe you're born and go to the dirt. I think that that's highly impossible, because it's absolutely impossible that you should even be living and existing here. So, with that said, it is the Lord that brought you here, and He has a deep and amazing purpose for you in your life, and what that life looks like. Jeremiah 1:5, before I formed you in the womb, I knew you, says God. He knew you before He formed you in the womb. And then He set you free into the world, fearfully and wonderfully made, knowing you were going to do something incredible or something destructive here. You right there get to choose. You get to choose to do something incredible and help other people, be the light source and have them follow and you lead them, or you can do something destructive and hurt it for future generations going forward. It's your choice today. I'm very fired up for the Lord. This message is very intense, but there's very big purpose behind it. I feel the Lord is definitely giving me energy to share this message, because there are so many people out there not realizing that being born and having life here on earth is a miracle. It is unreal that you are walking and present on this earth right now. So do something amazing with it, folks. Follow your dreams, help people, and be a light source to all.
It's raining outside.
It's raining outside. I'm going to go play with my babies now, because they are a miracle. I can't believe He's here. All right. Bye, guys. Love you so much. Take care.